Thank you for joining us for Affton School District's 26th Annual SOAR Awards program. We have 30 SOAR Award nominations to share with you this evening, which is not surprising given all of the outstanding service and achievement from our staff, parents, and community members this school year. I can't wait for you to hear about the great things these nominees have done for our students, schools, and community. On behalf of myself and the Affton Board of Education, thank you for joining us this evening to celebrate not only these remarkable SOAR Award nominees, but also our 2022-2023 Teachers of the Year and a special Superintendent Award recipient. New this year, we'll also be recognizing support staff in each of our buildings who have received the new Affton School District Distinguished Service Award. With that, I'll hand it to Sherry Hoagland, 5th grade teacher at Gotcha Intermediate, and our SOAR Awards MC this evening.
Thank you, Dr. Brocht. Tonight, as we celebrate our 26th year of recognizing those people who go above and beyond to serve our students, parents, and community, I would like to thank those who have nominated people in the past, those recognized for your hard work, and those who have received SOAR Awards. The students, staff, and community members who received the gift of your time, treasure, and talent will forever be indebted to each of you for your generosity. SOAR is an acronym for Service and Outstanding Achievement Recognition. A nominee must be employed, contracted, or regularly volunteer in the Affton School District to be considered eligible for a SOAR Award. Nominees must have a record of exemplary performance or volunteer experience and demonstrate outstanding service and support to our district. The people that I will tell you about tonight are being recognized for doing precisely that. As I introduce each nominee, I will share some information with you from their nomination. Then, the nominees who will be receiving a SOAR Award will be announced. Each of our nominees have something in common. They have all gone above and beyond in their actions and have persevered as we have tried to find a way out of the pandemic. Let's begin. Kelly Arnett, Community Volunteer. Kelly has been an active part of both Mainier and Affton Parents Club. This year, she led the Mainier Food Drive by planning a Super Bowl-themed food drive. To inspire students to reach the goal of 2,000 items, Kelly planned a Spirit Week for students and an incentive for them. Kelly gathered parents to support the food drive each day and help pack items to take to the Affton Christian Food Pantry. Thanks to her efforts, 2,212 items were collected and the students were able to celebrate meeting their goal. Kelly, Mainier Primary School, and the community are grateful for your volunteer effort and leadership. Jane Bone, School Counselor, Affton High School. Throughout the pandemic, Jane has proven her ability as a leader. This school year, she not only led a school improvement team, data team, grade level team, and departmental team, but she also was the social and emotional support leader for students and adults. The emotional issues the children have faced has been extreme, and Jane navigated her way through the social issues that are not usually found at the high school level. Her leadership of the counseling team allowed them to effectively and efficiently respond to the ever-changing climate. Throughout that time and into the more settled times we have experienced recently, she continues to find ways to create a more efficient system that is student-centered. Jane, you are a true asset to the team and SOAR to ensure our students are served to the fullest. Debbie Boyer, Custodian, Rogers Middle School. Debbie is a kind, caring, dedicated, and hardworking staff member at Rogers Middle School. She is always available to help a person in need, whether it's a student or staff member. Debbie is reliable and resourceful, making herself available on a moment's notice, no matter the task. Debbie, the person who nominated you wants everyone to know the great impact that you have on students every day. You are valued and an important part of the Rogers Middle School family. Katie Bouchard, Community Partner, SSM Health. Katie is a board-certified registered nurse with a Master of Science in Nursing degree and currently serves as a staffing resource manager for SSM Health. In addition to her regular responsibilities as a lead nurse, Katie agreed to take on additional roles as the education liaison to the medicine, healthcare, and bioscience course offered through the St. Louis CAPS, or STL CAPS, program from August 2018 to September 2021. Katie has established a reputation as both an outstanding nurse and natural leader and provided instant credibility for the course. In her work with our high schoolers, Katie reinforced the need to develop and practice core professional skills and helped associates establish connections with medical professionals during the department rotations. Despite her demanding schedule, Katie always made herself and her colleagues available to provide mentorship and professional feedback throughout the school year. She collaborated to develop new paths to integrate curricular elements from the PLTW Biomedical Innovations course into the Associate's Department rotation and provided access to pre-professional training materials. Katie, STL CAPS is truly indebted to you for all that you did to ensure the expansion of our medicine, healthcare, and bioscience course to SSM St. Clair Hospital. Amy Dahlia, ELL teacher, Manier Primary School. Amy has been a longtime teacher with the Affton School District. In her role as ELL teacher, she shines. Amy is not only a caring, dedicated teacher, but she also cares for the students' entire families. Recently, the Affton School District has welcomed several refugee families from Afghanistan. In knowing what hardships the families have endured, Amy has gone the extra mile for them. She made sure that students were set up with basic school needs like coats, backpacks, lunch boxes, and necessary learning supplies. She also went to their homes early in the morning to make sure the children and their siblings could find their bus stops. Amy also made home visits in the evenings to build relationships with the entire family and fostered relationships with other families in the district who speak the same language. Amy's dedication as a teacher is inspirational. Amy, thank you for expanding your reach beyond the student. Your work and your ability to exceed expectations has had a positive impact on every family that you work with and the entire Affton community. Misty DeMatti, volunteer. At a time when having parents volunteer in schools isn't the norm due to COVID-19 guidelines, Misty has found a way to contribute to her son's classroom in a positive and meaningful way. As a single mother of 2 children in Affton, Misty makes sure that each of her children is well provided for. This was especially evident during the holidays. Misty's son's teacher solicited donations for the fall and winter parties, and Misty found a way to go above and beyond the requested donation. She provided drinks and treats for all the parties on her own. For Valentine's Day, her son's class was planning to pass out Valentines and enjoy a treat. Misty single-handedly provided Valentine containers for each child, as well as hot chocolate bombs and candy for the children. You can imagine the looks on the children's faces when they came in on Valentine's Day and saw the treats waiting for them. The children were so proud to pass out their Valentines and treats and place them in their own personal containers. Misty, thank you for putting your children's well-being first. It is evident that you believe your children and their classmates deserve the best as together they strive to be Affton strong. Mary Dreon, Activities Secretary, Affton High School. Mary is the heartbeat of all things that relate to the inner workings of Affton High School. She serves as the Activities Secretary, but is often called upon to carry out other building tasks because of her experience and willingness to help wherever she is needed. Mary is often seen at a variety of school functions outside the school day, filling in where necessary. Her vast knowledge of school operations is often relied upon to assist new employees and pick up slack wherever it's needed. Mary has a deep care and sense of pride in Affton High School and the community that she serves. She is also a source of knowledge for those around the office and is willing to share her experience. The coaches and sponsors are aware that Mary can assist with their needs, and the job will be completed with quality and efficiency. Mary, your behind-the-scenes work that you do on a regular basis is noticed and greatly appreciated. Abby Fitzgerald, Classroom Leader, Affton Early Childhood Center. Abby goes above and beyond the scope of her job assignment every day. She works diligently to help her students learn to articulate their feelings and communicate big emotions. Abby teaches our youngest learners to write letters and reach milestones as they prepare to become lifelong learners. She is kind, genuine, and sweet, and because of this, kids are naturally drawn to her. Abby, you are appreciated by students, parents, and your coworkers. Devon Ford, football, wrestling, and track coach, Affton High School. The person who nominated Devon has been able to watch Coach Ford and the way he positively impacts students on a daily basis. Devon is not someone to promote himself. He just loves working with kids. Devon is a dedicated former teacher who still gives back to the school and community that he truly loves. He provides an inviting culture to all activities he is involved with and works tirelessly to build positive relationships with some of our most challenging students. Because of his caring nature, he builds a trust with students that cannot be quantified by any adjectives. He is able to get students to believe in themselves and to compete at their best ability. Devon, Affton is truly fortunate to have you as a positive influence on our student athletes on a daily basis. Don Henning, English Language Arts and Yearbook Teacher, Affton High School. This is Don's first year as the yearbook teacher at Affton High School. Under Don's leadership, the students are creating their yearbook. Students can be seen taking pictures at every game, play production, club, etc., interviewing peers and staff for their yearbook. Because of Don's hard work with the students, the yearbook will be ready for all of the students by the end of the school year. Students will be able to sign their friend's yearbook and make their yearbook memorable for many years to come. During the year, Don also helps in the activities department by always making himself available to work sporting events. Don, thank you for being a teacher that truly cares for the students in and out of the classroom. Sarah Hiring, first grade teacher, Manier Primary School. Sarah is an amazing example to our children as a teacher. She takes kindness to another level, and the children mimic the kindness they see. Sarah encourages her students to set high goals and strives to help them achieve these goals. The parent who nominated Sarah says that the emails of celebration that are sent home when these goals are met means so much. Sarah, thank you for modeling kindness and for teaching our students to reach their goals.
Sherry Hoagland, 5th grade teacher, Gotch Intermediate School. Sherry has seamlessly and proactively built, adapted, and created such a wonderful environment all around in the 33 years she's worked in the Affton School District. She currently teaches 5th grade and serves as grade level coordinator. Sherry is flexible, outgoing, confident, and compassionate. She cares deeply about each and every one of her students as if they were her own. Sherry goes above and beyond for each of her students. Most recently, she learned that one of her students had a hearing loss diagnosis and his hearing aid was broken. She worked to get his hearing aid repaired for free. Since her efforts, the student has been able to actively participate in class, and many more of his physical and social-emotional needs are now met. In her spare time, Sherry is an active member of Boy Scouts. She serves on the Eagle Scout Board Review and serves as a merit badge counselor. She teaches fishing, fly fishing, as well as fish and wildlife management. Regardless if Sherry is teaching in the classroom or volunteering her time with Scouts, Sherry embodies the mission of the Affton School District. to prepare all our students to be confident and capable citizens through rigorous, customized learning. Sherry, thank you for supporting our students, families, and the entire Affton community in everything you do.
Maria Knight, volunteer. Maria has been very involved with organizing our educational travel trips. She and her business, Modesta Salon, have supported our travel through fundraising, donations, and advertising. Maria and her son are attending our educational trip, and instead of raising money for their own trips, they have been instrumental in raising over $1,000 in donations and supplies to donate to student travelers to travel to Iceland. Maria demonstrates selflessness and is eager for as many students to experience unique educational experiences, such as learning STEM concepts in places like Iceland and Belize. Maria, thank you for always being willing to volunteer your time and resources to help our learners see the world. Megan Kopriva, District Registrar, Affton School District. Megan brings joy into the most difficult situations. She accepts complex information, parent inquiries, and sensitive documents. She handles every one of the difficult situations with joy and passion, and a willingness to make the best out of every situation. After her hiring, she jumped into her role. She smiles when times get tough and works with families with a compassionate tone and collaborative spirit. Her tremendous skills in organization, follow-through, and interpersonal communication make her excel in her role. Megan welcomes families as our district registrar from all nations, languages, and backgrounds. She instills a positive first impression on many families. Megan, thank you for going above and beyond to help families get what they need entered into the student information system and ensuring a successful enrollment into the district. Anna Levinson, school nurse, Rogers Middle School. Every day, Anna shows up to work and puts all students' health and wellness before her own. She cares about the students with her whole heart and keeps thinking of ways to make her job better for students. She is selfless in caring for them during this pandemic. She puts her students before her own health to make sure others are safe. Anna, thank you for making the health and safety of our students priority number one. Ryan Lupka, Band Director, Rogers Middle School and Affton High School. Bravo to Ryan, who in just 2 short years has expanded the band programs, formed an active and successful marching band and pep band, and even more importantly, established relationships with our students, families, schools, and community. The level of professionalism that Ryan brings to the program is to be commended. From providing uniforms and marching shoes for the band to participate in community events, such as the Affton Days Parade, each football game, and boys and girls basketball games, he has brought a source of pride, ownership, and leadership to the students. In addition, Ryan has established relationships with volunteer assistant directors who bring their musical expertise and positive spirit to benefit the band students. One moment that stands out for the person who nominated Ryan was seeing the football team gather in front of the marching band at the end of a game so they could celebrate school spirit through the Affton High School alma mater together. Athletes holding their helmets in the air while the musicians played and then cheering together at the end was unforgettable. Ryan, the Affton Band's futures are bright and you should be commended for your vision and accomplishments. Joan Mifflin, Teacher Assistant, Affton Early Childhood Center. The family who nominated Joan declares that Joan has made an incredible impact on their daughter and family. Obviously, the pandemic has created challenges in all fields across the board, and Joan has eased these challenges. The family supports the decisions made by the school, but also felt the losses of not being able to walk their daughter into their classroom, attend classroom parties, or invite family to class concerts. However, it was clear that Joan took memory making very seriously. Their daughter loved school because Joan made her class a welcoming, exciting place, providing frequent and regular updates about the magic that was happening behind closed doors. Joan, thank you for going above and beyond to ensure that one family's daughter felt loved and welcomed and connected to the Early Childhood Center. I'm sure that sentiment is echoed by the families of all of your students. Claudia Murillo Rodriguez, Before and After Care Facilitator, Affton Early Childhood Center. In her work as Before and After Care Facilitator, Claudia is the friendly face at school that our youngest learners see in the morning and the last face that some of them see in the evening. She enjoys her job very much and loves the students that she works with. Claudia, thank you for all that you do to make our preschoolers get their day off to a great start. Joe Murphy, ELA teacher and drama club director, Rogers Middle School and Affton High School. Joe is an absolute treasure of a teacher with a vast repertoire of experience in working with children. He has 19 years working with youth. In addition to his incredible diligence and work ethic with his daily duties teaching English and drama courses, he serves as an ideal model of a drama club sponsor director. Joe has built the Rogers Middle School Drama Club into a high-quality middle school theater program with record levels of involvement and production quality. Joe spends countless hours each week planning and preparing to deliver the highest level of instruction and support for the students in his classes. What has caught the eye of the person who nominated Joe is that any student that has participated in the Rogers Middle School theater productions have raved about their experiences, and the productions he has led with those students are of the very highest quality. A second person also nominated Joe and noted that despite being locked down during the spring of 2020, Joe found a way to write and produce an online play involving 19 students. Furthermore, he produced 2 more virtual plays with middle school students during the lockdown. This ensured the continued success of the Rogers Middle School Theater Program and the future success of Affton High School Theater Program. Joe is so kind and generous with his time and energy, and his students are served so well by the passion and excellence he brings to Drama Club. Joe, thank you for making a lasting impression on our budding cast and crew members. Deanne Myers, Principal, Affton High School. Deanne has made an immediate and positive impact on her building and the district as a whole. She truly wants the best for Affton students, families, employees, administration, and the community. The person who nominated Deanne says that they feel as though Deanne deserves recognition for her positive attitude, empathy towards others, ability to motivate, and the strength to persevere through COVID in a leadership role, especially being newer to the district. Deanne has built powerful relationships with students and staff, and her ability to listen in order to understand is a leadership trait that cannot be taught. Deanne, it is believed that you will continue to make improvements at Affton High School, serve the Affton community well, and be there for the students and staff each and every day. We look forward to seeing what you accomplish next. Jan Nelson, Librarian, Affton High School. Jan Nelson may have the job title of librarian, but her role and impact on the climate and culture of Affton High School involves so much more than the library and its needs. As co-sponsor of the Student Council, Jan is active in supporting the extracurricular experiences for students. She is a steady leader that develops leadership skills with the students within the group. Jan also supports the high school in curricular manners that extend beyond library services. She is a key member in ensuring our advisory program and all the moving parts involved are organized and present in a student-friendly way within Canvas. She ensures students get important messages and works with the selection of graduation speakers. Her role in these details is always veiled, as she never is in front and center, but without her, Affton High School's programming would suffer greatly. Jan, thank you for taking the time to set Affton High School's staff and students up for success. Scott Nickel, volunteer. This Affton alum has a daughter at Gotch Intermediate School and goes above and beyond to support the music programs in Affton. In addition to being the chairperson of the Music Boosters organization, Scott has donated a large amount of his time and financial resources for the betterment of our instrumental groups. He is the volunteer percussion instructor for the marching band, has played drum set for pit orchestra for the musical for the past several years, and has accompanied the orchestras on the drum set on numerous occasions. He and his wife donated a badly needed drum set to the high school this year. Scott is positive and easygoing, and he is incredibly helpful and reliable. Scott, thank you for sharing your time, talent, and treasures with the Affton Music Program. Sally Uncle, District Data Coordinator, Affton School District. Sally is the very best at her job. She gives 110% on everything she does while still managing to be humble about it. The people who know her best call her the Tyler Guru because she knows everything there is to know about the Tyler Data Program. Sally is always looking for innovative ways to make registering, entering data, pulling up lists, etc. more efficient. Sally is also willing to help out any time of day. She will drop everything she is doing and will be there to help you with your problems. She is very patient and kind, and people always learn something new when they are with her. Sally is also a great friend and has helped many through hard times. She's the best listener and gives sound advice. Sally, you are an amazing role model in and out of the workplace. We are so fortunate to have you here in our district. Loretta Peppa, Custodian, Affton High School. Loretta is kind, helpful, and always happy. In her work as custodian, Loretta is detail-oriented to each area she cleans. Her outstanding work is greatly appreciated as well as her positive attitude among the staff. Loretta, thank you for going the extra mile to keep our high school clean so that our staff and students have a safe environment to work in. Amber Peruka, Parent Educator, Affton Parents as Teachers. Amber radiates a contagious smile. She is warm and welcoming to all she communicates with. She welcomes families with children and invites them to join parents as teachers. She truly loves what she does, and it shows. Children gravitate toward her in all activities she designs for them. Not only does she think about the kiddos she helps, she also asks how other coworkers and parents are faring. Amber soars in all she does and does it with a huge smile. Amber, thank you for all that you do to welcome our families and our youngest cougars. Kelly Sander, Social Studies Teacher, Affton High School. Kelly is an exceptional educator and an amazing human being. Kelly has been an educator for 24 years. 11 of those have been in Affton. 5 years ago, she began teaching in the Social Studies department at Affton High School. She not only teaches multiple classes like history, government, and sociology, she also sponsors student council. The person who nominated Kelly observed the organization and effectiveness of Kelly's courses and was impressed. It is obvious that she knows her content well and is passionate about the material she teaches. Kelly gets her honor students ready for college with reading and note-taking as she lectures. She also has a great sense of humor, and her dry wit isn't lost on any of the high schoolers. Kelly has put in place a warm, nurturing, and structured environment for her students. Kelly has fostered friendships and provided a safe haven in her classroom for all children. Kelly Sander is the definition of Affton Strong. She shows our children each day that they can do anything. She is a living, breathing example of our mission here in Affton. Through her innovative and exceptional teaching, she is preparing our students for their future, helping them to reach their full potential. Her students would agree that she believes in their social emotional growth as well as their academic growth. Kelly, thank you for providing a safe space for our oldest learners to learn and grow. Wendy Sauer, volunteer. Wendy is an incredible asset to Affton High School staff and students. As a 2022 Parent Booster, she and her team create memorable experience for our seniors and work tirelessly to ensure that they are supported in every aspect of their lives. She has developed an extraordinary relationship with administration, teachers, and support staff, which will make her sincerely missed when her son graduates in May. Wendy, thank you for your support and dedication of the students of Affton High School class of 2022. Melanie Sell, Classroom Leader, Affton Early Childhood Center. Melanie began her work in the Affton School District as a teacher's assistant at the Affton Early Childhood Center. She currently works as a classroom leader at the Early Childhood Center. The parent who nominated Melanie feels so fortunate that her daughter was placed in Melanie's class. Since this was the child's first learning experience outside of the home, there was a sense of worry from the parents. But Melanie alleviated all those worries and encouraged the parent that everything would fall into place, and it did. This child has gained confidence, is learning how to be a good friend, recognizing letters, and is writing her name. She loves going to school. Melanie has an infectious smile and is friendly, caring, and compassionate. When children need to be isolated due to COVID, Melanie creates assignments that can be completed at home, and she checks in with families regularly. When children return to school, she eases them back into their regular schedule. Melanie, thank you for the passion that you share with your students and their families. Courtney Thomas, second grade teacher, Manier Primary School. Courtney is an amazing teacher. She is always positive and willing to go above and beyond to help the son of the person who nominated her. This child loves going to school every day. Courtney builds confidence in her students and is patient when children have difficulties. She is compassionate and encouraging. Courtney creates engaging and fun lessons and works hard to set goals with her students. Courtney, thank you for being the kind of teacher that everyone would like to have. Brianna Wagner, Teacher Assistant, Affton High School. Brianna has been with the district for almost 2 years. Her duties vary on a daily basis, but she can often be found delivering instruction as a substitute teacher, working closely with teachers and administrators to support students in a one-on-one setting, or serving as the go-to person for many other needs. She consistently demonstrates flexibility and eagerly embraces any role to fulfill the needs of the building on a given day. Brianna has a strong background in the sciences and has been a tremendous asset to the Affton High School Science Department. Science is unique to many departments because learning often takes place in an inquiry laboratory setting. On many occasions, Brianna has supported science teachers as a second expert in the lab or facilitated the lab herself in the absence of the science teacher. Brianna seeks opportunities to grow. She is currently pursuing her teaching certification in science with the plan to begin coursework soon. Coupled with her science undergraduate degree, Brianna will be a highly sought after and valuable candidate for hire. Brianna, we look forward to watching you grow as a learner and helping our other learners grow as well. The nominations of tonight's 30 nominees were read and scored by a representative group of district personnel and community members. Much thought and consideration is given to scoring each nomination. Tonight, we will present 6 of the nominees with an esteemed SOAR Award. Before I hand it back to Dr. Brock to announce the SOAR Award recipients, I would like to take a moment to recognize the people who served on this year's SOAR Award Selection Committee. Those people are Casey Brooks, Jason Ferguson, Adam Jasinski, Tiffany Shelton, and Nicole Yale. Thank you for taking the time to consider each nomination carefully. And now Dr. Brock will share with you the names of this year's SOAR Award recipients, as well as the announcement of Affton School District Teacher of the Year, Distinguished Service Awards, and Superintendent's Award. To make these announcements once again, here's Dr. Brock.
Thank you, Sherry. It's my pleasure to share with you the names of this year's SOAR Awards recipients. They are Amy Dahlia, Sherry Hoagland, Ryan Lupka, Joe Murphy, Dr. Deanne Myers, and Melanie Sell. Congratulations to you all, and thank you for all that you've done for our entire community. This school year, we're introducing a new Distinguished Service Award to recognize outstanding support staff employees across the district. Our support team plays a vital role in the success of our students. We want to honor the hard work and dedication put forth to make each school year run smoothly. The 2022 Distinguished Service Award recipients are Michael Bowringer, Affton Early Childhood Classroom Leader; Josephine Williams, Mainier Primary School Teacher Assistant; Jackie Tote, Gotch Intermediate School Administrative Assistant; Nikki Clark, Rogers Middle School Administrative Assistant; Sania Arslanovic, Affton High School Head Custodian; and Sally Onkel, District Data Coordinator. Congratulations to each of these individuals for their outstanding work, dedication, and support of our schools, staff, and students. It's my honor to introduce Affton's Building Level Teachers of the Year. The Building Level Teachers of the Year were nominated by their colleagues and represent their buildings in the District Level Teacher of the Year process. The Teachers of the Year for Mainier Primary School is Nicole Yale. Nicole has been a teacher at Mainier for 6 years, moving from first grade to second grade this school year. From her nomination form, Nicole's superpower is her ability to stay calm and treat each child with respect and love. Her students know she expects them to do their best work, but they also know that she cares deeply about each and every one of them. The Teacher of the Year for Gotch Intermediate School is Kara Sanders. She's an Affton graduate and has been a teacher at Gotch for 14 years, currently serving as the Makerspace teacher. From her nomination form, Kara is all about students succeeding. She talks and communicates with them in a respectful way, and I have not met one student that doesn't like Mrs. Sanders. Students know that they can count on Mrs. Sanders to be fair. The Teacher of the Year for Rogers Middle School is Elizabeth Weber. She's been a special education teacher for 18 years, 12 of those in Affton. From her nomination form, Elizabeth pours everything she has into making sure that her students have every opportunity to learn, grow, and love each day. The trust that students and families have in her is incredible. She is not only their classroom teacher, but also their resource for support that her students and families might need outside of school. The Teacher of the Year for Affton High School is Allison Wall. She's been a science teacher and Project Lead the Way teacher at Affton High School for 12 years. From her nomination form, Allison pushes herself to learn more both in content and teaching. She shows great enthusiasm when discussing new ideas, and her students buzz about her classes. In addition to teaching, Allison chairs the science department and sponsors the award-winning HOSA program. On behalf of the Affton School District, we congratulate the Building Level Teachers of the Year. And now it's time to recognize our District Teacher of the Year. On an annual basis, we have a great number of staff members to choose from. Unfortunately, only one person can be the District Teacher of the Year. It's my distinct honor and pleasure to announce that the 2022-2023 District Teacher of the Year is Nicole Yale, second grade teacher at Mainier Primary. Congratulations to Nicole on being named District Teacher of the Year, and once again, congratulations to all of our Building Level Teacher of the Year award winners. Each year, as part of the SOAR Awards program, there is an individual or individuals that are recognized by receiving the Superintendent Award. There certainly are a number of individuals who came to mind for their exceptional service. As I thought about this decision, I couldn't help but think about events that have impacted many communities over the past year. In August, the United States Armed Forces completed their withdrawal from Afghanistan, ending a 20-year-long war. While this action took place thousands of miles away, local communities felt the impact when faced with how to respond to the refugees fleeing the war-torn region. Given this context, this year's Superintendent Award goes to Fahima Band Ali, an Affton Class of 2020 graduate who is making a difference to support Afghan families relocating throughout the region. Fahima and her 3 sisters moved to the United States from Afghanistan in 2018 to join their parents. She's currently a sophomore at Webster University studying political science with a minor in international relations. When the government of Afghanistan collapsed, Fahima knew she had to do something, which included creating a GoFundMe campaign to raise money for refugees heading to St. Louis and a webpage with information about her efforts. In addition, with the help of her history professor, Warren Rosenblum, she organized a public discussion about Afghanistan. The event featured several guest speakers that included the executive director of the International Institute of Metropolitan St. Louis and the president of the United Nations Association of St. Louis. Professor Rosenblum had the following to say about Fahima. "I'm constantly amazed by Fahima's energy and initiative. When she sees a problem, she wants to fix it. She never hesitates or asks for permission, but just gets to work. Both in class and in campus affairs, Fahima has been making an impact since the day she showed up at Webster, so it doesn't surprise me that she's working now to help her fellow Afghans in this moment of crisis." Fahima had the following to say about her efforts. "I know how hard it can be for immigrants coming to a new country. I'm sharing my personal journey and struggles coming to the United States to help create awareness about the struggles refugees might face. I hope this money goes to basic necessities such as clothes, food, and shelter. I hope that we can help them start a new life." Thank you and congratulations to Fahima on receiving the 2022 Superintendent Award.
This award really means a lot to me because I am a first-generation immigrant here, and also I started coming to Affton High School in 2018. And this award really represents that Affton High School created an opportunity for me, an environment for me to not only grow but also feel at home as a first-generation immigrant. And today they're doing the exact same thing with the Afghan refugees here at Affton School District. And I'm so grateful for this award and the recognitions that they have with the Afghan refugees that they're doing. And thank you so much, Dr. Brown.
You're welcome. Thank you for joining us for the Affton School District 2022 SOAR Awards program. Before we conclude, I would like to thank Claire Smith, Erica Chandler, and Sherry Hoagland for their work to make tonight's presentation possible. Your hard work and attention to detail are evident and greatly appreciated. Thank you. The biggest thanks go to the people who took the time to nominate our friends and colleagues. I hope you enjoyed hearing about all of the wonderful things happening in our schools. Finally, thank you, our viewers, for helping us celebrate this special evening. The reality is we probably all deserve an award for doing our part to navigate this school year. Thank you for working together and remaining Affton strong. Congratulations again to all of the nominees and tonight's award recipients. This concludes tonight's awards ceremony. See you again next year.